Alright guys, what is going on? It is Spherical here and we're back with another episode of How the Fuck is Kirito gonna avoid being in this prison for 200 years? Find out this time. So last week's episode, man, like I said, I watched it a million times and goddamn, it's still as good as, dude. I actually think believe it or not, and I rarely do this, but I think that in my discussion, I actually underhyped how good the episode was. I mean, I still think it was very cheesy and very power of friendship-y, but the fight was fucking awesome. I just, again, the animation was awesome. More so than the animation, the effects and the colors were awesome. I mean, I've heard a lot of people saying, and this isn't just about this fight, but, you know, I have heard people saying about this fight in particular, oh, you know, the fight's only good because the beautiful colors and the flashy animation. Bruh, you're complimenting the fight. Yes, there were beautiful colors and flashy animation, and by God, was it fucking gorgeous. Beyond that, though, again, a great episode, and I mean, again, the production from this season has been insane. Again, I don't expect a whole lot from these last two episodes. So I mean, what's happened so far, I'm with it, and I'm just, again, let's find out together what happens here. So let's jump right into the episode. Although I'm not sure how they're gonna. I mean, they did fail, so like that's that. You know what? I wouldn't be. What if the last the last arc or two of SAO is just them living out 200 years in the Underworld without anybody? Honestly, I mean, Alicization did kind of a universe reset with you know, the Underworld and Kirito, Yuji, and Alice. If they did like a sort of, you know, universe reset again, but this time with Kirito and Asuna together, I would actually not be upset with that. That'd be kind of cool. Keep in mind too, the enemies are still here on the ocean turtle. Jeez. Really? I don't like that. Don't go there. Not anymore. Shit indeed. I actually love how authentic that shit sounded. That was pretty fucking sweet. Okay. I don't like this, man. I don't know if they're both gonna make it out. Damn. What? Is he dead? He must be. Okay. Sounds like fun. Well, it's nice knowing you, Mr. Miller. You were a good guy while you lasted. That was violent as hell. He is gone. Ugh. Ugh. Jeez. Dude, everybody's being the MVP of this ocean turtle arc. Holy shit. Dude, everybody's splitting up, man. I don't like this. It was first, it wasn't just the best. Use hit. It's the robot. Alice? It's Alice. It's Alice. Maybe? I don't know. No, okay. Ooh. What? Are you kidding me? Yo, this is like some fucking psychopaths all of a sudden or some shit. I'm with it. MVP. Everybody's MVP. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody, dude. Dude! It didn't make it? No. Oh. Yo, he's... Boy! Full! Oh, man. Dude, I love this. Everybody! And... now it's done. Alright, who's next? Who's gonna be a hero next? They were totally defeated. That's not right. What does that mean? What? I don't like this, dude. I don't like this. You can hear him walking. He's gonna go to Kirito, right? That's it? There's time. No, there's time after the credits. Under maybe if we're gonna see everything happen from their point of view, maybe? Oh, my heart. Asuna. Dude, this dead ass make me want to watch the whole series again. Or at least the first arc. I mean, what about the... Boy, dude, I didn't think this would happen, but like, that's it. All right. Again, I said it last week. I didn't really expect a whole lot from these last two episodes, but this episode was actually fucking really good. Like, and we're still not done yet, but there's so much stuff to go through. So, first off, I guess we'll cut to the Kirito and Asuna thing. They are straight up going to spend the 200 years. There's nothing else to it. So I guess now the only result is, well, the only thing we can wait for is to see what happens. Because again, keep in mind, nobody really knows what's going to happen when they wake back up. I guess they could be fine. Their memories could be fried. I mean, who knows? I for sure don't know. But hopefully they're fine. But damn, I mean, I'm happy. You know what? They get to spend all that time together. That I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. And so, in the real world, again, this was like a Psycho-Pass episode. The combat, the action was actually like super fun to watch. And we had everybody being a hero, and Akihiko Kayaba. I mean, can the man, can he just be reincarnated at this point? I want him back in the show for good, because I mean, he's been in like every arc at this point, even though he's been dead like ever since season 1. So like, I don't know. I feel like I would like to see him as a character. Again, I've said this before. I think Akihiko Kayaba, although he's a very, I mean, I guess not as of late, but to begin with, he was a very simple character, right? He wanted to create this game where he was like the ruler, and that was that. Create this world where he was the ruler, right? That's what Aincrad was. But I feel like the more we see of him, the more I just want to see more of him as a character. And I know that I feel like that's probably an unpopular statement. I feel like most people are probably like, dude, he died in the first arc, leave him dead. Why is he still around? But I don't know. I think it'd be cool if he was like somehow, I mean, his Fluctlight, I guess, still exists, right? Because it's inside of the robot. In the same way that Alice's probably will be, right? It would be no different, would it? So there's a chance maybe that he would, but again, they wouldn't do that because I mean he literally created a death game where many people died. So I mean that probably wouldn't be a good strategic idea to bring him back into a human body. But I mean I wouldn't be upset with it. So again, a lot of awesome gunfighting. I mean, again, everybody playing the part. Gabriel's death, I mean, hey, he got what he deserved. Vasigo, what happened to his body? It's gone, apparently. I think it was his, but like they had the other two, right? Because they said they only found one body in the control room, and it was Gabriel's. So I'm assuming Vasigo is the one body that they don't have there, which makes no sense because we saw his body. He was there, right? Unless somebody took it or did something with it. I'm not sure, but that's a question mark. And yeah, I mean, as far as the whole ocean turtle conflict goes, this was by far the most engaging episode from the ocean turtle, to the point where this was actually one of the best episodes of this arc. And I wouldn't say that about any of the other episodes that were centered around the ocean turtle. Again, they were interesting, but I mean, when you had this giant war going on in this other world, I mean, that's obviously what we wanted to see more, right? So, but again, the ocean turtle stuff led up to a climactic end, and it's not over yet. I mean, I guess it is. The conflict's over, but they still have to see what happens to Kirito and Asuna. Again, I stand by what I said last episode. I don't think anything's going to happen to them. I think they're going to be fine. I think, what is the Neomon or whatever it's called? I think he's probably heading towards, because I feel like since Kayaba's there, they're going to, well, I don't know. Did he disappear? I don't know. I don't think Kayaba's ever going to disappear, but if Kayaba's still in the robot, I feel like he's going to have a moment with Kirito. And maybe he'll do something. Maybe his big brain will figure out a way to log them off safely. I mean, at this point, though, whatever damage could be done would be done. What I do hope, though, is I hope we get to see, like, I don't know, even just a little, maybe not a montage. Here's the thing. I don't want to see what Kirito and Asuna do in their entire lifespan. I feel like this is one of those moments, and people call me crazy whenever I bring this up, but I feel like this is one of those moments that is better left untold. Like, I don't want to know what they did. I feel like this is like a between them moment. I've said this about a couple things in the past. I guess the only example I can think of off the top of my head is the Mirio fight with Overhaul. Kind of in that like last moment where like we didn't really get to see the last 5 minutes of the fight, sort of. I like stuff like that where it's like we know what happened, it's implied what happened. Kirito and Asuna, they went in ahead. They went on adventures. They probably, I mean, it's probably just a repeat of the cabin arc from Aincrad where they were just chilling, doing fuck all and fishing and having kids or finding a kid. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's just that, but 200 years of it. So I hope we don't get to see any of it. What I do hope we get to see though is the end. I hope we get to see the very end of their time in Alicization, and we get to see like, I don't know, maybe it's gonna like count down to them logging out or something, and they're gonna be like, damn, I'm glad we did this, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I hope we get that. I don't want to see anything else. I want everything that happened in those years that they spent there to just be up in the air, but I want to see the end. So yeah, that's my only request with that scene when it inevitably does happen, when they wake up and I don't know, maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll like somehow forget about the time that they, I don't know, because, well, when they log out of the Underworld, I can't remember. It's been so long. When Kirito, of course, was in the Underworld, when he logged out, like he had no recollection of like going, you know, there and back. What this. I'm trying to remember because the way Kirito and Asuna went in is way different than the way everybody else, like Lisbeth and all of them, went in. Like, again, I'm guessing Lisbeth and all of them, they remember everything that happened this arc, right? But with Kirito and Asuna, I can't remember if Kirito, like if they made a way for Kirito to remember things. Because again, I remember when he was like doing this project, this secret project, he was going there in and out and like, He wouldn't remember what he was doing in Alicization, and vice versa. When he was in the Underworld, he wouldn't remember anything from the real world. I guess, yeah. Maybe, I can't remember, but there must have been a point where, like, it switched over, because obviously when Kirito was in the Underworld the past couple of times, like, he was getting orders from the Ocean Turtle telling him what to do and stuff. So I guess it's probably different. They'd probably remember, but I don't know. I think it'd be interesting if, like, okay, here's like my perfect vision. All right. 200 years happens. Kirito and Asuna, we have a super cute, wholesome shipping moment, whatever. I don't care, whatever bullshit. After, like, at the end, they've lived their lives, and then it counts down to them logging off, and then they wake up, and they don't remember any of it. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe it won't, but it's a thought. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I swear to God, I'm not. I promise I'm not, like, super invested in Kirito and Asuna's relationship or anything. I promise I don't care at all. It doesn't matter to me what happens. But okay. It's, whatever. It's kind of cute. Whatever. Whatever. You've unlocked Tsundere Spherical. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it from this episode, actually. Just a great episode and one left before this arc's over. And we wait for the next one. Again, I really can't remember whether the next one's the last one or not. But regardless, I'm not sure if we'll get it right after. I feel like we're probably going to wait a bit. Again, keep in mind the Alicization, although it's one arc, I mean, this is like over 2 years since it started airing, because it started airing in, I have to go backwards, because War of Underworld Part 2 was 2020, War of Underworld Part 1 was in 2019, and then all of Alicization was in 2018, or 2017 to 2018, right? I can't remember, but it was airing over the New Year's of a year, was it not? Let me double check that. I believe it started airing in 2017 or early 2018. Oh, no, I was way off. It was 2018 to 2019. War of Underworld started airing in the same year that Alicization ended? Yeah, it did. Damn, we got actually kind of lucky with Alicization. We didn't have very much break time, because Alicization ended in March 31st. So basically April. And then War of Underworld started in October. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's like 6 months. Damn. It was a pretty good run. I didn't realize how short the span of Alicization was. I thought it was more like 2 or 3 years, but it was barely 2 years. Well, I guess no. I keep forgetting how far we are into 2018. I guess it was like about almost very close to 2 years, right? Yeah, it would be 2 years in like a month. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's September, man. I keep acting like it's like fucking June or July or like, I don't know, some halfway month. But no, we're already almost done 2020. God damn. But yeah, no. Again, it's been a couple of years. It's been 2 years almost. This arc's been airing, so I'd expect a bit of a break before the next one. I don't want this to be like a yearly thing, because again, not only was this airing like over 2 years, but it was constant, right? The biggest break we had was 6 months, whereas normally you'd expect like a year in between. So I definitely think that we're gonna get a break. I hope we get a break, because I mean, it took a lot of time for us to get this arc, but they did it well. They did it quick. It wasn't done over like an enormous span of time to what it could have been for the amount of episodes it was, and the quality was absolutely insane. So I hope we get the same kind of shit for the next arc when it is animated. When it is animated. But anyways, okay, I'm actually leaving this off here. As always, early access full length, that is down at patreon.com/FergoFilms. And with that out of the way, do you think you guys for watching? Talk to you guys next time with episode number 22 of Alicization War of Underworld, aka the finale of Sword Art Online Alicization. Until then, peace out.